Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the wonderful Pacific Northwest in that wonderful little town and very humble little town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA, as I love to call where I live. So welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is my January 2026 Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 24. I'm not sure how many more I have in me. I have a few supplies left. I might make it to 30, maybe 28, 30 around there is where I'm going to hit, I think, for this month's Paper Pumpkin. We'll see. Guys, like I said in the last video, I am not sure if I'm going to get a February Paper Pumpkin box or not. I'm not sure what's up with Stampin' Up! And their technical difficulty. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to do my best. I just don't know why they can't bill my banking account. It's kind of crazy. So I'm just putting that out there because I can't make a video if I don't have the supplies, right? I'll have to do something else for alternatives, but it won't be titled Paper Pumpkin if I don't have a paper pumpkin to play with. So with that being said, this month's kit is called Special Delivery. You could have made a total of 9 cards if you made them as they were designed, and you could have had 3 different colored envelopes to play with if you so choose. So on the back, as always, this QR code would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is designed. There's the visual of everything that comes in the kit. Down here it lists those coordinating colors. This one over here would have led you to this set of 4 dies called the Beautiful Bloom dies. They will coordinate with January, February, and March of 2026 Paper Pumpkin. So the stamps are Sending Love, Airmail, the hearts, love, the postal marks, the rose, happy Valentine's, just for you, and you brighten my day. And by about now, you all know I'm doing my own thing. So I am bringing in the Elements of Text stamp set. I love this stamp set so much. This will always stay with me. And I am bringing in the Basic Pattern Decorative Mask. Basically, any stencil you have will work. This is one I do favor so much. So I have a white envelope. I have a white card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have a wee little smidgen, like 2.5 inches of lace that will be cut down. I have half of a card base in the bubble bath that is 4 1/4 by 5.5. We're going to stencil on this. I have a tag piece of ephemera from my stash, right? And then I have another one of those roses that's just going to cover up that image. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? From my stash. So this is not going to take hopefully not too long here. So what I want to do is I want to stencil. We're going to do some stamping on here. We're going to make it pretty. Yes, we are. We're going to make it pretty. We're going to start with Pretty in Pink because it's going to show up a little bit more on the bubble bath. And I'm going to use my glass mat to hold on to some of that ink. I'm going to start off. And I know I'm going to have some dark spots, some light spots. That's really dark. Shouldn't have had that too dark. I'm not sure I can cover it up, but we're going to go for it. Or we just might make that really nice and dark over there. Pick that up, use it. Like I said, I do want it light and dark on here. Let me take a peek. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Okay, that's it. Ta-da! We have a stencil. All right. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's go ahead and do some of this on our envelope as well. On this flap piece. Oops, don't move too much there. there's anything remaining. How are we looking? Okay, just a little bit up here will do the trick. Look at that. We have a little bit to go by. That's all I need. A little bit there. Might need that again. Then I'm going to do some stamping on this. I'm going to stamp the rose in Bubble Bath. Oops. Scoot that over a little bit. And I want to stamp on my envelope. Once again, this isn't going to have any sentiments on this card either. I think it's going to be great just being one of those cards that you can do anything with it once you decide whom you're sending it to. And it can be a great just because once you get there. All right. Next, we're going to use the elements of text, and that's going to be in the basic beige on top of all of this. Full strength, because I want that green. To bring in the green from the rose. And then I want to add a little bit of it here, there, and just right there. And that's all with that. I think, oh, let's do the postal mark, because I do love this postal mark. Not on the card, just up here. I know it's a faux postal mark, but it looks pretty, right? I know you're going to put a stamp over it, so I guess I don't need the pretty in pink. Oh, I guess we don't need this. We'll take a look-see real quick, and you'll see what I'm doing. So this is going to go on my card base. We have this. Do I want the little splatters? Oh, I could do this in crumb cake. I'm going to add it. I'm thinking it. I'm going to do it, right? So, crumb cake, I did not pull the little turn of my old Stampin' Up! Tower. I do prefer it over their new cases. Because crumb cake's going to look really nice next to this. So, I'm going to add, let's see, this is going to be here. So, I'm going to add... Oh, it does look good. Oh, yes. That makes me happy, happy, happy. So we're going to add some right there. And then, yes, I have to add it to the envelope. I had to add a little bit here and there as well, and to the inside. Just a little bit. So everything is ready. And this card, like the other one, won't take long at all. It was just some fun stamping, right? Just ink and paper and a lot of goodness. A lot of fun. Inspired by the great big rose we have in this kit, which I still have one left. Trying to figure out what to do with it. But this pretty cardstock here just spoke to me to do this, so I'm going to add this down. Right there. Just because you have a piece of ephemera like this, right, you can cover that up with something like this. Oh, we need to do I need to add the lace. I wanted just a little bit more of texture down here, and I forgot. Can I get it up? I forgot to put it down. Almost forgot something I really wanted on here. So I'm going to add a piece of tear tape here. Thank goodness it wasn't down all the way yet. Let me move that aside. Let me go this way. This side looks like it's straighter. This is a little bit, just a little piece of lace that I had in my lace bin that I got at the thrift store. Great finds for stuff like that. All right, now we're ready to glue it down. Let's try this again. Just needed that little element, in my opinion. Now we can glue our rose, which already has dimension on it, so we don't need to add any more. Oops, a little bit to the stem. We're just covering up that element. And then embellishments, I'm going to go once again with the antique pearls. And I see one here, and I almost want it to go there, but part of me is like, girl, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so we're going to go with a medium one. Right here. Do I use the other medium one? See, part of me says it needs to go there, but truthfully it doesn't. I don't know now. I know one needs to go about right. I could put two side by side. I kind of like that. I'm surprised. And then we can do a little one. I'm going to do a little one like right there. I'm happy with that. And that's how quick that went. That is how quick that card went. We can add the Winka Stella to the rose. Make it shine. Make it look pretty. I can hear the rain. I can see a little bit of sunshine out there, but I can hear the rain. So that's all there is to this card. Lovely, pretty little card. It can be, like I said, a birthday, a thinking of you, a get well soon. This kind of card I love. I love, I love, I love. Just beautiful. Oh, that came out so lovely. It's like I want to make it again. I do. I want to make another one similar. I'm going to have to see what I got in my box of goodies, because I want to do some more stenciling, some more stamping like that. That's fun. So thanks for watching. I hope you like it. And I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. I think it's warm enough I can go grab my baby, my TT, and bring her out here with me. I'm surprised I don't hear her barking. but the way she's feeling, she's probably not up to it. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye bye for now, everyone.